Come with us for my partner's birthday surprise weekend away. I had booked North Wales with activities, but he had no idea. First stop was Potter's. We needed some breakfast, sustenance to fill our bellies because we had a 4-hour drive ahead of us. But the views made it worthwhile. And of course, I needed some sugary treats halfway through. We got into North Wales and guys, the heavens opened. The weather bloody changed. But we found this cute, quirky little pub and they were so friendly. They even brought out my partner some birthday cake. How nice is that? Then we got to our first activity. So I had booked zip wheels in Betws for the forest coaster. And I didn't know what to expect. And guys, let me tell you, when I say I was shitting my pants, I was actually shitting my pants. I just didn't know what to expect. My heart was racing, my anxiety was going, and I didn't realise how far up the mountain you had to go just to get to the top and to come down. And there were people whizzing down this thing. You had little kids who were like 8 or 9 just bombing down there as fast as they could go, and it's almost like a toboggan kind of thing, so you push forward to go faster and pull up to go slower. I think I kept mine upright the whole time. I must have been the slowest person going down this thing, but you do get 3 rides, so you get to go around 3 times, which I thought was really good, and it was such a fun experience. Then we got to the Minor Abbey Hotel, which I had booked overnight. And when we got in, the fire was lit. You had the staircase giving the wow factor with the chandelier. And I just thought, oh my gosh, this place is going to be amazing. Until we got to our room, and then closer inspection, the bath was completely cracked and broken, and there was damp patches in the ceiling. The wallpaper was peeling off. You guys, this place was like Fawlty Towers. I kid you not. It needed complete renovation. It was so old and dilapidated, and like nothing had been touched in years. But it was quirky. There were some quirky features. And we decided to go out for an evening meal, and I booked a Portuguese restaurant, and these kebabs were the best kebabs I've ever tasted in my life. And I did have a gorgonzola sauce to go on top, which just made the meal. Then we got back to the Minor Abbey, and it was beautiful from the outside, all lit up. It's when you get inside and you start to see all the little quirky bits, but we laughed it off and put it down to experience. So, you know, it was a nice, pleasant experience, but would I go there again? Probably not. Then we went on to day 2, and the weather was so interchangeable. One minute it was sunny, the next minute it was cloudy and foggy, but you cannot fault the views. If you want a really nice drive and road trip, you've got to try North Wales. It's incredible. Then we got to our second activity of the weekend. I had booked zip wheels in Llechwedd for the bounce below. And this is the trampolining in the caves. So we had a health and safety briefing, and then she took us through a few tunnels to get where we needed to go. And then, oh my God, it opens up into this huge, expansive cave, which is just rigged with all different types of netting, trampolines. I just couldn't believe it. We were like big kids, and looking now at my partner's trampolining skills, I might just have to cancel the wedding because he was atrocious. But we just didn't stop laughing. We were like big kids. I had to keep crossing my legs to stop myself from wetting myself from laughter. It was so much fun. And there was just so many kids. So if you're looking for a fun activity to do with children, this has to be it. There were twirly long slides. There was so many different, like 3 or 4 levels of trampolining. It was such a fun experience. Then it was on to the drive home, and my partner said this was part of the best weekend he's ever had because the weather was so nice. He got to open up the Audi on those roads, and the views were incredible. We stopped off for some lunch, and I had real chips. Look at those chips, they were amazing, and a proper beef baguette, and this was all gluten-free. Then we got to Llyn Clywedog before going home after a lush weekend.